Hello everyone, welcome to what is going to be a slightly different video to normal. This is going to be my top 5 grounds I have visited in my lifetime, travelling up and down the country, visiting different places. I don't just sit behind a computer screen and play Football Manager all day. I am an avid believer of travelling up and down and seeing as many different grounds as you possibly can. It's something I'm quite passionate about. I've been to different countries to do it as well. I've been to Ireland, I've been to Germany, been to France to watch a game. So, as I said, it is something I do firmly believe in, and this is going to be the top 5 grounds that I've been to. Not in terms of size capacity or the size of the club, etc., but this is going to be the grounds that have meant something to me and just the experience that I got from the game. So, there are going to be a few clubs like Manchester United and Chelsea that do miss out on this list, but as I said, this is my personal top 5. So what I want you guys to do is leave me your top 5 grounds that you've been to in the description below, or hit me up on Twitter as well. My details will also be in the description as well, and I just want to see what you guys feel about my list as well. You might disagree, but I want to engage more with everyone who does watch or do watch my videos rather. So here we go. First off, number 5. And number 5 is Brentford, Griffin Park. Now, this was an amazing day out. It was absolutely fantastic for me. Me and my brother and my dad, we went down to London. It was a Tuesday night game, really hot weather in September. We drank the whole day in London, and when I mean the whole day, we got there by about midday and just drank right through until kick-off. We then went to Brentford and visited every pub, because there's 4 pubs around the ground on each corner of Griffin Park. If you haven't been to the stadium, I implore you to go there. Before they move to their new stadium, please go to Brentford, because it's an experience as a football fan you won't regret. The pubs aren't the best, you know, let's not sugarcoat that, but the actual day out itself was amazing, and it's a proper old school terrace stand where you are there standing, you've got the railings in front of you, and it's just absolute chaos when you score. It's brilliant, it is absolutely brilliant, and I had such a good day out there. So that is why Brentford are at number 5. So here we go. Number 4 is Stoke, and with their stadium, what is still called the Britannia Stadium, it was just incredible. I won these tickets with Copper 90. Now, if you don't know who Copper 90 is, I'll leave the link in the description to their channel. They've got over 1 million subscribers, so if you don't know who Copper 90 are, where have you been? Amazing football channel. They gave me these tickets in a contest, and it was against West Ham, and I said to my mate, do you want to go? He just kind of begrudgingly said, yeah, alright, I'll go. It's two teams that don't play that great football. The game finished 2-2 and was by far one of the best games I've ever witnessed. It was back and forth between Stoke and West Ham. Both sets of fans were amazing. The ground itself is really, really sort of compact in, and it's really, really amazing how the Stoke fans behind the goal whip up an atmosphere that just rips around the stadium. It is incredible. The West Ham fans were on form as well, and it was just a really, really good game to get involved in. And as I said, I got the tickets for free. I couldn't complain. And what has actually happened is that I've now, you know, I've just developed a soft spot for this particular stadium. It is incredible. As I said, if you get a chance to go there as an away fan, please do. It's a really, really nice stadium. So that's why Stoke is at number 4. So number 3 is Derby County's Pride Park, or what is Pride Park? Well, when I went there anyway, I think it's the iPro now. This is the first away match that I ever went to. I was about 11 or 12 years old at the time. I think Paul McVeigh scored for us, so we are talking a long time ago. But it was the first time that I ever heard a roar of a home fans when the goal went in, and I will never hear a noise like it again. I thought we were singing. I thought we were doing really well in terms of the noise volume from the away fans. We were on form. Their goal went in, And as I said, I've never heard a noise like it, and I will never hear a noise like it again. It was just incredible. The stadium was really nice. It was brand new. The facilities are fantastic there at Derby. It's just a good stadium. And the way that the Derby fans are now at home, they've put themselves behind the goal and really generate an atmosphere. And I just like it. It was a really nice stadium. And for something that is quite modern, it still whipped up a good atmosphere. And that is a crucial part for me at grounds, what the atmosphere is like. So, as I said, that's the reason why Derby County are at number 3. So number 2 is Aston Villa. Now, they obviously aren't enjoying the best of times at the moment, but the ground itself, Villa Park, 42,000 people all crammed under one roof. It was incredible. We lost the game, I think, 3-2, but if you ever get a chance to go to Villa Park, please do, because the facilities around it and everything about the ground itself is just really old school. Everything you'd want in a proper old school British ground. It has all the characteristics of a really nice stadium. The people were quite friendly as well. I had a good open chat with a load of them outside the ground, and everyone was really welcoming that day. As I said, it's a really nice stadium. It's got there's just something about Villa Park. I can't quite put my finger on it, but people who go to away games will know that you get a certain feeling when you enter a ground like this is a proper stadium. This was it. Honestly, Villa Park, please go there. It's an amazing day out and a really, really nice stadium. So Villa are at number 2. So number 1 is Sheffield Wednesday. Hillsborough, what a stadium. Again, very similar to Villa Park, a proper old school British stadium, a real iconic symbol in the English game. 39,000 fans, and honestly, it was packed this day. We went there after surviving relegation the previous week. Sheffield Wednesday needed a win to stay up. They absolutely packed the stadium, and the atmosphere, I'll never hear a brilliant atmosphere like it again. Celtic fans came close when I saw them, but this was just incredible. As I said, Sheffield Wednesday, they absolutely packed the stadium. Everyone was on form that day. They won 4-1. They absolutely hammered us, but we were already safe by this point, so it didn't really matter. But they generated such a good atmosphere that it is stuck in my mind, and that is, they are number 1 because the stadium has got an old school feel about it. The fans were incredible. The day out was just amazing. Everything about that particular journey in that particular stadium when I went there, as I said, it's just stuck in my memory. Now, a lot of you may well be looking at my list and thinking, well, I mean, I went to Sheffield Wednesday and that was crap. But, that may well be the case. But for me, certain things have happened when I've gone around different grounds have stuck out in my mind. So that's the reason why Sheffield Wednesday are at number 1. Now, I've been to quite a few grounds sort of in my time, and I'm just thinking about some of these so-called big ones. I've been to Chelsea. The 2 times I've been there, I've had really, really bad seats. The atmosphere from the Chelsea fans hasn't been anything amazing, and whilst the size of the stadium did impress me, I wasn't actually impressed with the overall day out. I feel that from an away fan point of view, I mean, you probably have seen pictures about it. If you're right at the back of the lower stand, you can get an awful view, and I had that. So it's kind of ruined that particular ground for me. I've been to Old Trafford. Again, with Old Trafford, it felt more like a tourist attraction, if you get what I mean. It wasn't something that caught sort of like something in me. I went there because I wanted to get it ticked off the list. It's a really nice stadium, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely huge, it is blooming massive, but the actual day and the actual experience wasn't that great. I mean, we sang our hearts out, and I was immensely proud of our performance. I think we lost 2-0 that day, but we didn't deserve to lose at all. But yeah, as I said, there was just something about Old Trafford that just didn't click for me, and I'm just trying to think of some of the other grounds. I mean, I've been to West Brom. That was a really nice stadium, but nothing spectacular. I've been to Watford. Again, this is at the point where they had three stands rather than 4, so Watford were about a mid-table team when I went there, so they didn't really have anything to really play for. Leicester's ground, I've been to there. You know, it was a nice stadium, but nothing over the top, although the atmosphere at the ground has picked up massively, obviously, since they're going on their run. I've been to Palace. We took 8,000 fans to Palace. This was a long time ago, before Palace generated the atmospheres that they do now, but yeah, again, that was a really, really weird experience, that ground. I'm just trying to think of some of the other ones I've been to. I've been to Birmingham. That was a good day out, but again, nothing OTT. Bolton, a fantastic away day, but the Bolton fans were really quiet. I was impressed with the stadium, but as I said, the fans weren't amazing that particular day. Who else have I been to? Been to Charlton twice. They've been quite well. One of them wasn't a good day out. We got relegated, but again, nice stadium. Fulham have been to. Ipswich. Well, of course I've been to Blooming Ipswich. I'm a Norwich fan, just in case you didn't know. Let's have a look. QPR. No, I don't like that stadium at all. I think they need to move out desperately out of Loftus Road. It's not a nice ground. Obviously Sheffield Wednesday. I've been to Wolves. Wolves was a good day out. That was more towards Christmas. We all went dressed up as Santa Claus. That was quite fun. So I've been around to quite a few grounds. I think I'm around about 36, 37 at the moment. But as I said, that's my top 5. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter and let me know what you think about it. As I said, I just want to generate some sort of a conversation with people. Obviously people might disagree with my choices, and that's fair enough. I'm quite happy to listen to yours. I want to get to know you as an audience and find out what kind of things you enjoy. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to be bringing out some more top 5 videos, but something slightly different around the football world at later points. But let me know, as I said, your comments. Hit me up. Thank you very much for watching. As always on the channel, adios.